Hi friends, welcome back to your virtual art room. This week's focus lesson is all about our next two elements of art, form and space. Form is used to discuss shapes that take up space or volume. You might know them as 3D or three-dimensional shapes like cubes, rectangular prisms, cylinders, or spheres. We see these shapes all the time in everyday life. These shapes can be tricky to draw, so we will be doing a little bit of practice today. Our second element today, space, is all about how we use our page to show depth and represent foreground, midground, and background. When we draw or paint using depth, items and subjects in the background will appear smaller to show that they are farther away, and items and subjects in the foreground will appear larger to show that they are closer to the viewer. Here you can see the foreground, the midground, and the background on this page. In the foreground is a tree, and the tree is bigger than the house that we see in the background. And that is to show it is closer in space to the person looking at the picture. We can also show space on the page using a tool called the rule of thirds. And here you see lines drawn in purple to help you understand the rule of thirds. So you want to imagine that your page is divided into 3 sections using 2 vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines. These imaginary lines help artists to develop their use of space and maintain balance when using the foreground and background in the same piece. You always want to make sure that your subject or an item that's in your picture is placed on those intersecting points. Your objective today is to complete the attached study using what you know about form and space. The first part is a drawing exercise working with 3D shapes. The second portion is practice to help you consider space and placement using the rule of thirds grid. Remember, your subject should always be placed on an intersecting point. You can choose to complete your study on a printout, or you can also do it in a sketchbook. When complete, feel free to share a picture of your work on our gallery. Have a great day.